Okay, let's give them a break for a few minutes here. And again, their motto, though, is do it the right way. The phlegmatic is the peaceful phlegmatic. God bless them. We would all have killed ourselves without the phlegmatics. The best way I can describe a phlegmatic is they are couch potatoes. They are slobs. They're very quiet people. They're easygoing. They go like this. They're never happy. They're never sad. They just go with the flow. This is everybody's best friend. These are the guys and the girls that get in trouble because they were in the car with somebody that did something bad. These people cannot say no to anything. They just, the women refer to them as big teddy bears, my big teddy bear. They're just peaceful, happy, loving, calm, slow-moving people. Let me draw back and let's look at the physical signs on these people. Their torso is round. They have a round skeletal head. They have a big round body. They're always overweight because they don't exercise. They're just happy. They usually have a blank look on their face. They're soft-spoken and they mumble a lot. And we'll come back to that in a minute. The physical signs here is they're the last one to always finish eating. Always the last one. A great deal of them eat in circles. They'll eat the peas, then the mashed potatoes, then the steak. Okay? And they're the last ones to finish eating. They just love to eat. The world's greatest invention was a TV dinner for these people because they're lazy. So they just pop it in the oven and sit at the table and eat. They don't plan, well, we're in the physical. They walk like they're in molasses. Okay, like every step is so hard to take and they're never in a hurry. They are relaxed 24 hours a day. Those are the physical signs. Let's talk about them now. Again, they are extreme slobs. You never want a phlegmatic on a committee to do planning. They can't plan anything. If you put them in charge of planning the picnic, if it rains, it rains. If the ants get it, the ants get it. We'll still have a good time. But do not expect them to come up with a written plan. These people are fabulous at doing repetitious work. I knew some friends who tried to work in the factories and they would go take the big intelligence test, what they thought was intelligence test, and they would come out with their egos just absolutely destroyed because they failed. Well, the reason they failed is because those factories are looking for phlegmatics. They're looking for somebody that can stand there and turn 2 screws all day long and not get bored doing it. And these people can do it. Anybody else is going to go start a fight, go take a long coffee break, go talk to a neighbor. These people can do the repetitious work. These are your short order cooks. They stay calm. In an emergency, you better hope there's a phlegmatic around. These are the best paramedics. Everybody else is screaming when blood is gushing, and these people just do their work. They're calm, at ease. Their motto is do it the easy way. These are the peacemakers. Their goal in life is to keep everybody at peace around them. And because of that, they're mumblers and they're liars. The reason they're mumblers is there comes a time when you just have to tell your husband you're an idiot, but they don't want to start a fight. And so they'll mumble you're an idiot while they're walking out of the kitchen. So it's not perceived as aggressive attack. So as a child, they learn to mumble. As a child, the parents teach them the lie. Junior, did you brush your teeth straight up and down 63 times like I told you? Yes, Mom. Okay. And so they'll tell you whatever it takes to keep you calm. These people have affairs. And they don't get all puffed up with their hair and put on the cologne and go looking for trouble. They can't say no. And so when one of these other personalities gets mad at their spouse and they want to get revenge, they'll go broad jump or end up with an affair with one of these people. They didn't go looking for it. They're just easy targets. They can't say no. And so they continually get in trouble over that type of thing. Again, they're absolute slobs. They're at ease. But let me tell you how important they are to us. During World War II, Dwight Eisenhower was put in charge of all of the Allied forces. When you're in a war, the first thing the Army does, or the military does, is they get rid of all the senior officers who are not choleric. Okay, this is where you get the 29-year-old generals out there that are cholerics. And so you get your, what's his name, Pattons and Montgomerys, they're all cholerics. And the problem with all cholerics is if you put 3 cholerics on an elevator on the 5th floor, by the time that elevator opens on the lobby, only one's alive. Okay, they can't handle each other. And so Eisenhower was a pure phlegmatic, and he was put in charge of all of these cholerics because he was the only one that could keep the peace and get them to cooperate. That was his talent in life. So that's why we need these people. Again, they're great for repetitious jobs. If you want to motivate one to work, write down on a piece of paper what you want them to do. And all they have to do is check it off. These people will not make a decision. And so if you give them the instructions, they'll do it, no matter how hard it is. But if they have to make a decision, the list stops right there. For you women, the big loving teddy bear, the phlegmatic, never proposes, never commits. If they go off to college, they'll study the classes that either their mother told them to take or their buddies signed them up for at the last minute. They will never make a decision. These are the guys that the girl finally says, look buddy, we've been dating 5 years, be at the church, 10 o'clock, shine your shoes, for God's sake put on a clean shirt and you be on time buddy. But they're never going to propose, they just do what they're told. So obviously they don't wear the pants in the family. But they're great to be around. And they're wonderful people. So that's pretty much the 4 basic personalities